Hi, I'm Rory McIlroy.
I'm Colin Morikawa.
And we're the Beach Boys.
What a moment you two shared in the bunker at Augusta. Let's try and recreate it. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
How did that feel, first off, under the pump?
Pretty cool. Like, sort of unbelievable moment. You know, me holing out first and then Colin obviously following me in, and just the whole, I felt like the atmosphere around that green was electric as we walked off. It was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, I tell people all the time, you know, hopefully we'll have the chance to win the Masters. But, you know, other than that, I think it's one of the coolest moments I could have experienced. And I seriously had blacked out after I had made my shot. And yeah, I still can picture Rory to this day spinning his arms in 50 directions. But it was a really cool moment and something you'll never forget, I think, every time you get to Augusta.
And let's just talk about the spinning of the arm moment. There's a little something in there, isn't there, behind the scenes?
Yeah, it was horrendous. So I've hit my shot, and like I got so excited as the ball went in, and I wanted to, my bag was sitting over here, like just behind, I wanted to throw my club at my bag, and I forgot what hand my club was in. So I ended up going to throw, except the club went behind me because it wasn't in the right hand.
Like a true golfer.
Yeah, like just so bad.
I mean, but it will literally be one of the most iconic moments. It's great to both be involved in that. And we played for years. So the shot was a little something like this, right? We're going to have both of you hit this, and then we'll go to Colin's. So play one out there. Talk to us about what you saw.
Yeah, so for me, it was... I was worried that if I used the slope that the ball wouldn't get all the way down to the hole, even though Augusta's greens are so fast. So I remember talking with my caddy Harry, just being like, I don't know if I should go straight at it and sort of just leave myself like a 6 or 8 footer for par coming back, or if I, you know, go up the hill. And Harry was pretty adamant if I got it riding the hill that it would get down to the hole. You know, so I went out and I looked at it and it was like, yeah, I'm gonna use the slope here. And it wasn't a particularly great lie. So I just had to sort of get it out there. And I think what helped was there was no spin on the ball. So the momentum of the ball sort of carried it around and got it going down the hill maybe faster than I thought it was going to. And then it obviously got to the hole.
So technique-wise, boys, when you're playing a bunker shot like that and it's going to break, we've already said the lie maybe was helping you out a little, but how do you pick your start lines out of bunkers?
I've always just thought about where I want the ball to land, and then I just try to visualize from that landing spot what the ball's going to do and sort of let gravity take over. So that's basically what I tried to do. So I picked a landing spot and was, you know, just sort of left it in the lap of the gods at that point.
Let's see what you can do from here.
All right.
I just remember walking up and it looked like the hardest shot on the property.
His did?
Yeah, his.
Interesting that you hadn't thought about someone else's shot going in.
Go!
If we had Augusta pace, he might have done it.
I mean, I think it was perfect. I don't think you can do better than that.
No, I don't think I can put him through that. I'm tempted to not put you through it. Let's just move on to yours.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay, let's move on to
I'd
yours.
love to.
So imagine the scenario, though. The place is going electric now. You've done your shocking celebration, which, you know, now we know the behind the scenes on that.
It was a shocking celebration.
But Colin, like, when do you know to hit the shot? Because you must be buzzing for him too, naturally, right? You've already said you appreciated how difficult his shot was.
Yeah.
But you've got to play a shot.
Yeah,
and in his mind, he's finished. You know, you're in the clubhouse. This is it. We got a shot of winning this thing.
After he makes his shot, I mean, I can't do anything. I'm standing there waiting for the crowd to go crazy, waiting for him to calm down. He's throwing his ball out to the crowd. And at this point, I'd known Rory had played a really good round. I knew I was kind of in the top 10, you know, kind of close to that top 5 spot at the Masters. And what was cool about my shot is that Rory probably had a half a foot to land his ball with the right speed and the right pace. I had the entire green. I mean, I could have clipped it. It was a great lie. I could have clipped it, got there. I could have got away with a chunk and run. And what ended up happening was I got a little bit steep, got a little bit heavy, and it just ran. And I actually thought it was going to run a little too hard, and thankfully it hit the middle of the pin. And from there, it was copy Rory and grab the ball, throw it out to the crowd, and
you'd already seen
adios.
The blueprint.
Yeah, just not.
Thankfully, you didn't follow the blueprint.
Yeah, I think I might have looked. I want to say I looked at Rory after I made it. I'm gonna have to go back on the clip because it was was a cool celebration right after we, you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say great shot, but I'm not gonna like, you know, high five him and everything when I still have my shot. But after
Yeah.
I made mine, it was kind of it was a good relief to a great, you know, final round, I think, between the both of us.
Pretty sweet walk-off moment for both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that you can share forever. So
Yeah.
give us the demo here, Colin. Like, any thoughts? So you said you had options. Now that can be a tricky thing in a golf shot, especially around the greens. If you had, this is the way I have to play it, but now you got options. That can be hard. How do you dial yourself into, okay, this is the way I'm going to play that?
I think it's just whatever you feel most comfortable with. I mean, on that shot, it was, okay, you know, if I land it midway, I can get a little check on it and then just have it release. I mean, it's still downhill, it's still away from you, but not drastically. And it's just, you know, you have to be specific with your target. Like, I know that I can get away with it, but I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about still landing it in a specific spot, trying to check it up and have it release to the pin.
Okay, well, the bar's set high.
Yeah.
Not as high as it was at Augusta, but it's high.
Good shot.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what happened. I just chunked it, and when you have a easy-ish bunker shot, you can get away with things like that.
Boys, that's an amazing moment that you shared. I'm sure there's going to be plenty more. It's always a pleasure to be here and listening to you, so I wish you both best of luck again at Augusta. Keep it going.
Cheers, Charlie.
Thanks, Charlie.
Cheers.